A reference is essentially a way to point to or access another object, variable, or function. It's a shortcut that allows you to interact with and manipulate other elements within your game without duplicating them. For example, if you want to destroy an object, you need to have reference to that object, or if you want to access some of the variables and values from an object, you need to have a reference for that object. I will just delete these two cubes. Now I will add basic cube to the level. With it selected, if I open my level blueprint, I can right-click on an empty space and select Create a reference to cube. Now I have created an object reference for that object, and I can manipulate it in some way. I'll just look for Destroy Actor node and connect reference I just created to the target. And I'll add one more node called Delay. Now I will connect, begin play to delay, and delay to destroy actor. I will change delay duration to be 3 seconds. So delay node will delay or pause our execution pulse for 3 seconds when it comes to that node. And after 3 seconds, it will destroy the actor. What actor? Actor that we just connected to the target input of the Destroy Actor node. In debug options, I can select level that I'm currently playing on. Number after the map name will increment each time you play. You can click this 3 dots and select New Editor window. Now you can see delay counting down, and after 3 seconds, our object was destroyed. Now if I didn't have a reference for our cube, or if nothing was connected to Destroy Actor, and if I clicked play, after 3 seconds nothing would happen, because in this case, Destroy Actor node needs a target to destroy, and now when nothing is connected, that node doesn't know who to destroy. I will delete Destroy Actor node, drag from cube, and look for Set Actor Scale 3D. Give it a new scale, connect it to the delay node, and click play. After 3 seconds, our cube changed size. As you can see, to manipulate our cube, we need to have a reference to it. I will select one of the blueprint cubes I created at the start, and if I open blueprint of that cube, on Components panel, I can see I have Rotating Movement component. And in Details panel, I have something called Rotation Rate. So if I have reference to that cube, I can change that rotation rate in. So if I go back to my level editor, select that cube, open level blueprint, add a reference for that cube. I can search for rotating movement, and I will get it. Now I have that rotating movement from BP test, and with it I can access some of the values from Details panel. I will search for rotation rate, and I will choose to set it, because I want to give it a new value. I will connect it to begin play. Give it some random values. Now I will compile and play the game. As you can see, one of the cubes is rotating differently. Only one cube is rotating differently because we only referenced one cube. So with reference from that cube, I was able to access and edit values from Components panel. We can also select multiple objects from our level. I will just make 2 more copies of our cube here. You can hold Alt and drag it to make another instance of it. And with 3 of the cubes selected, I will go to the level blueprint, and while holding Control and R, we can left click. Now we added 3 object references at the same time. If Shortcut doesn't work for you, you can go to Editor Preferences. Keyboard Shortcuts. And search for Add Selected Actor Reference. Here you can add a shortcut that you want. I can connect all 3 references to the actor scale, and if I click play after 3 seconds, all 3 objects will change scale. I will delete Set Actor Scale node and just drag from one of the references and look for Set Actor Location node and connect it to Delay node. Set Actor Location node does exactly what it says. It will change the location of our cube. If you're not sure which reference you connected, you can right-click on it and select Find Actor in Level. And when you change back to the level that reference will be located, In your new location, you can type location that you want, or you could go to your level editor and search for target point and drop it somewhere in your level. Target point is basically invisible point. Now with target point selected, you can go back to your level blueprint and make a reference to it. You can drag from it and type get actor location. This node will just get the location of that actor. And instead of typing your location, you can connect return value of actor location to new location. And if you click play after 3 seconds, our cube will change location to where our target point is located. But wait, we got an error message that says static mesh has to be movable if you'd like to move it. To do that, go back to your level editor. Select the cube, and in your details panel, set its mobility to movable. Now if I click play after 3 seconds, location will change. Let's say I like the location, but I would like to change only height. I can go back to my level blueprint, break the connection, right-click on the pin, and select Split Struct Pin. I can connect X and Y pins, and because I know Z value is for height, I can type what height I would like. If I click play now after 3 seconds, location of our cube will be changed to same as before, but with different height. To remove these 3 values, break the connection. Right-click and select Recombine Struct Pin. We can also take references while we are playing the game, so back in my level editor I will add trigger box to the level. I will change box extend and line thickness so that we can see it better. And I will uncheck this box actor hidden in game so that we can see our trigger box while we play the game. Now with box selected, I will go back to level blueprint, and I will right-click on an empty space in the graph, expand add event for trigger box, collision, add on actor, begin overlap. Right-click on other actor and select promote to variable. So when we overlap box that we placed, it will tell us who was the other actor that overlapped it. And because we promoted it to a variable, it will store that actor inside of that variable. So now that we have a reference to actor that overlapped it, we can drag it from our variables and get that variable. We can then add set actor location node. We can use our target point and get actor location node for new location. We can search for keyboard event T and connect it to set actor location node. Now if I play, and if I press T on my keyboard, nothing is happening. If I exit play mode, I get this error message. So what is happening? I'm trying to access this other actor variable, but it's empty. It's not yet been populated, so when I press T, the game doesn't know what is the target. Because other actor variable is currently empty, we need to populate it first, and we do that by overlapping our trigger box. So if I click play now and overlap the box and then press T, my character is teleported. And as you can see, I can spam T because other actor variable is not empty. We can also reference multiple actors while we play the game. For example, we can select cubes we added. And in Details panel, we can search for tag. Click this plus icon and add a tag. I'll write cube. Now in Level Blueprint, I can search for Get All Actors with tag. I can connect keyboard event T to that node. In tag, I will type cube, and I will promote it to a variable and name it cubes. Now we have created an array. Array can hold multiple values of the same type. I will also add print string node just so we can see that I press T on my keyboard. I will add one more keyboard event. And I will drag and get our cubes from my blueprint panel. Now, because there is more than one cube, we need to use for each loop node, and that node will allow us to perform actions on each element. Because we have multiple cubes, not only one, we have to use it. I will add Destroy Actor node, connect it to loop body, and target to array element. Now if I click play, when I press T, cubes are added to my cubes array. And if I press B, they are destroyed. Other cubes we created are blueprint actors, and we can also reference them. Back in our level editor, we can search for node called Get All Actors of Class. That node will get all actors of class we are looking for. And in actor class, we can search for BP test blueprint. We can promote it to a variable and call it cubes2. I will delete actors with tag and cubes, and just replace them with nodes we created. I will also get cubes2 and connect it to array_in for each loop node. Now when I play and press T, our cubes2 array has been populated, and when I press B, they are destroyed. In this part of the tutorial, it's only important to understand that we need a reference for an object that we want to affect in some way. It's not important to understand the script, only that we need reference and why we need it. So that later in tutorial, when you see me making a reference, you know why I'm making it.